Namaste, and welcome to our continuing series on homeopathy with our beloved Dr. Pachaganga. Could you talk a bit about blunt injuries today?
See, there can be injuries where there is no ulceration or open wound. So there is a blunt injury, which again is a complex. So when there is blunt injury, there occurs trauma to capillaries, arteries, muscles, and there is excavation of fluid because of injuries to the capillaries. But at the same time, because of injury, crushed injury, if the muscle or the part is injured, it attracts more and more blood supply for healing, and that also adds to the swelling. So with blunt injuries, there can be hematoma. Hematoma is like bleeding within our organ or the muscle, and that hematoma again has to be resolved. See, the blood is always circulated through the vessels. So through arteries it goes to arterioles, arterioles to it goes to capillaries, and from capillaries it is utilized and then utilized blood or deoxygenated blood that is again collected through venules and veins. So it is constantly under circulation in the vessel. But if it excavates, it escapes from the vessels, then it is collected and in the form of hematoma, and that has to be resolved. But otherwise, that will cause clotting and secondary infections and all. So body has to take lot of efforts to resolve the hematoma. And homeopathy has wonderful remedies for such hematoma-like condition, which it can be contusion or it can be simple blunt injury without swelling. The Arnica montana, if you heard, it is again a plant, which is very useful remedy for these blunt injuries. If these blunt injuries are there where there is no open ulceration, depending upon the chronology, we can even judge whether the wound is very deep and to the extent of even causing fracture.
Would that be through the looking at the bruising or?
Yes, it will be looking at that inspection as well as the examination. Because if it is a surface where there has been blunt injury and there is underlying bone, so by even palpation we can see the crepitus. Then we can observe the movements based on that. And not only that, even the history, like if the swelling comes within a minute, enormous swelling, definitely there is injury to the deeper organs like bones. The swelling comes very quickly. If there is a sprain and few ligaments are torn, like tear in the ligament, that also becomes evident with swelling underneath. So all these hematoma-like conditions also can be observed, and depending upon the extent of injury, we can add few more remedies, but arnica we give. So in chronological order, what we do is, see, whenever there is any injury, first of all, if the person is conscious at that time, he gets fear, the shock, mental shock.
Body shock, mental shock also, yes.
So what we do is, in such circumstances, if the person is meeting an accident, at least fraction of second before impact of injury, person knows that he is getting injury. So that also has to be remedied, and we have wonderful remedy like Aconite napellus that helps us in overcoming such shocks. So what we do is we give Aconite napellus, then we give Arnica montana for this hematoma and blunt injuries. But at the same time, you get even sprains because you balance and surrounding joints get the brunt. So we give Rustox. So generally we follow this sequence, that Aconite napellus followed by Arnica followed by Rustox. And if it is like deep seated sprains, then we add even Ruta graveolens. So with this sequence it is taken care of.
How does the Ruta graveolens work?
It works at the level of overcoming again the fine fibers, which are like insertions and origin of tendons on the bones. That area actually is helped by action of ruta, especially the tendons, insertion as well as origin, and that there it is resolved. See, whenever there is injury, the muscles and tendons they work like a buffer. They absorb the shock of injury, and but because these muscles are again attached to the bones, so this junction where the tendon is attached or originates from bone, that area is held by ruta. Ruta is a wonderful remedy for muscular contraction and actions.
How much is applied topically and how much internally?
See, if it is arnica, we never apply topically because arnica in open wound has adverse effects. But if it is not an open wound, a blunt injury or hematoma, we can safely apply arnica montana. Rust ox again we apply for tendons and muscles locally, and ruta we give internally. So arnica and rust ox, two remedies externally and internally both are given, whereas ruta we give internally. And aconite anyway is very quick acting, we don't repeat it. Internally we give for the shock.
Yes.
So just one dose of aconite is enough, and it's quick acting.
Wonderful. Thank you, sir.